welcome to UND. If you're new here, I'm John. I'm a flight student.
And I'm Kyle. I'm a flight instructor. And today we're going to be doing a cross-country flight from here, Mesa Gateway, down to Tucson Airport. What we're going to be showing you guys today is a little bit more of like a instructional type video, as opposed to a lot of our last ones have been more just for entertainment. But today we're doing navigating the airport and communications. So we're headed down to Tucson. Tucson has approach and departure controllers. So on this flight, we're actually going to be able to talk to all the different types of controllers that you could possibly talk to. So we're going to start out here on the ground, then we'll switch to tower, and then en route, we're going to talk to Phoenix Approach. We're going to talk to Albuquerque Center, Tucson Approach, and Tucson Tower. So I think it's going to be pretty cool for you guys to see all the different types of controllers and what their role is in the airspace system. We're going to be getting flight following on the way, so we'll show you guys how to do that. So great video for student pilots who maybe might not be as comfortable yet talking on the radios. I know John had said that when he was doing his private pilot training, it was something that he found really difficult, was talking on the radios and figuring out who to talk to and when to talk to them. So today we're going to go through all of that and hopefully clear some stuff up for you guys. Let us know if you like this kind of video, if you want to see more instructional type videos, or if you just want us to do the entertainment style videos. We're kind of good either way, so just let us know in the comments down below. Aside from that, I think the first step is we are going to get the ATIS. So the ATIS here at Gateway is on 133.5.
And to find all this information, you just look at your airport diagram, which I'll put up on the screen. And it's going to have all the frequencies that you would need to navigate that airport or get any of the information.
Right, so the ATIS is going to give us weather information that is current for Mesa Gateway right now. It's going to give us things like wind speed, altimeter setting, any NOTAMs for the airport, things like that. And then it's also going to give us an information and then a letter. So it could be information Tango or information Alpha, something like that. And then we have to make note of that so that then we can tell the ground controller later on that we're ready to taxi with that information. So then the ground controller can confirm that we listen to the weather and we have the current weather. So we got the ATIS tuned in. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
Visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 17, dew point 5, altimeter 3003, runway 12 in use. Expect visual approach, runway 12 right. Turbojet aircraft expect runway 12 right for departure. Taxiway Alpha closed to aircraft with wingspans greater than 118 feet. Taxiway Alpha Northwest 1,200 feet closed. Taxiway K between Taxiway Alpha and Taxiway Bravo closed. Hazardous weather for Arizona available on flight service frequencies. VFR departures advise ground control direction of departure.
Yeah.
Advise on initial contact. You have ATIS information Zulu.
All right, we're clear left, straight, and right. We're turning right to go ahead and get out of here. All right, so next up is the ground controller. We're going to tell the ground controller who we are, who we're talking to. We're going to tell them where we are. We're going to tell them what we want and what information do we have. So that is going to sound something like this.
Gateway ground, the Sioux 729 is on the north ramp with Zulu, requesting a Johnson Ranch departure.
729 Gateway ground, order 1 right, taxi via Yankee Echo, short call from Hull Bay.
Yankee Echo, short call from the Hull Bay for 12 right, 729.
So we told him where we are and what we want. So we are on the north ramp right now, and we requested a Johnson Ranch departure. And then the ground controller just gave us instructions for how to get to the active runway, which is 12 right. So it's going to be a left turn here on Yankee, and then we will go on Echo, and then we will hold short golf in the Hull Bay where we can do our run up. So like John was saying, we talked to ground. They told us where to go while we were on the ground. Now we're going to be requesting our takeoff clearance. So for that, we are going to be asking the tower. So the tower controls all the airspace that's just around the airport, and they are going to be the ones to give us our takeoff clearance. So we're going to switch to Gateway Tower. It's 120.6.
I'll do this one, see if I still got it in me.
We'll see.
And we're 729.
Yep.
Gateway Tower, Sioux 729, hold short of Gulf in the Hull Bay, ready for departure.
729 Gateway Tower, hold position.
Hold position, Sioux 729.
Alright, so John is an instrument student right now. He has never flown from the right seat before, but today he wants to test out his CFI skills, so I'm going to let him take off from the right seat and see how this goes.
We are going to see how this goes.
It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
To 729, cross runway 12 right at Golf, hold short runway 12 center.
Cross 13 right at Golf, hold short 12 center, 2729.
2729, fly straight out, runway 12 center, cliff takeoff.
Fly straight out, 12 center, clear for takeoff, Sioux 729. So we are clear to go.
Alright.
Alright, Kyle, now keep an eye on me, because first time in the right seat.
Does it feel a little different?
Feels so different. The rudders are really weird.
Yep.
Alright, so
740, make left traffic.
power's set.
Make left traffic.
Instrument screen. Airspeed live.
Got 40 knots.
40 knots. 50 knots.
Rotate.
Stall. Stall.
Bronco 0
Stall.
Delta Fox, right,
Uh-oh.
taxi kilo, hold short, runway
Stall.
12 center, remain
Stall.
at frequency.
Right kilo, hold short, 12 center.
Come on now.
Bronco 0 Delta Fox.
Very different experience.
I told you, it's a lot different. You're flying with the hand that you're not used to. Everything looks different on the right side.
Set some back trim in, make this climb out pretty easy. But the aircraft's feeling real good right now.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Now as we're climbing to altitude, Kyle, tell me a little bit about flight following. So it's just a service that FAA or that ATC will provide, workload permitting.
Yeah, so flight following is going to be something, we'll show you how to get it in a second here. But basically, we have controllers that are controlling all of the airspace, and so we can ask them for VFR flight following, which basically means that we'll tell them where we are and where we're going, and then they're going to give us a transponder code, and they're going to watch us on their radar. Basically what they're doing is they're just watching our flight, they'll give us traffic advisories, but the main thing that I really like about it is because they're watching you, they're going to know if anything happens to you, and you're on frequency with someone in case anything goes wrong. So always being in touch with ATC is a good idea. They can give you a lot of guidance, they can help you out. So we're going to go ahead and request flight following from Phoenix Approach. It looks like we are about 10 miles to the south of Gateway. So Phoenix Approach is on 124.9. We're going to put it down here in the bottom.
Phoenix Approach 2729 with VFR request.
2729, Phoenix Approach, go ahead, request.
2729 is 18 miles south of Mesa Gateway at 6,500. We'd like VFR flight following from Mesa to Tucson.
2729, Phoenix Approach, sir, type aircraft.
Type aircraft is PA-28 Piper Archer. And Phoenix Approach, did you guys have a transponder code for 2729?
2729, squawk 4373.
4373, 2729.
So sometimes Approach gets busy and they forget about us, and you got to ask them.
2729, radar contact 15 miles southeast of the Gateway Airport, Phoenix altimeter 3000.
3000, 2729.
Those look pretty cool.
2729, contact Albuquerque Center 125.4, good day.
125.4, 2729, good day.
So right there, they just gave us the frequency for Albuquerque Center, so we're going to switch over and tell them who we are, what altitude we're at.
Albuquerque Center, 2729, level 6,500.
2729, Albuquerque Center, Phoenix altimeter 2999.
2999, 2729.
All right, so as you heard, we were talking to Phoenix Approach. So Phoenix Approach is going to control the area over Phoenix and the area just around Phoenix. And then you heard them hand us off to Albuquerque Center. So Albuquerque Center, these are enroute controllers, and they're going to be controlling much larger areas. So Albuquerque Center they're the guys controlling like airliner jets when they are en route to their destination, all the way down to controlling people like us while we're on our little VFR cross country. But the approach controller is there to get us from the airport up to our en route phase of flight, and then they will get us from en route back down to our landing. And then the enroute controller kind of handles everything in the middle. So right now we're on with Albuquerque Center. He's watching us on his radar. He'll give us traffic advisories if anyone gets too close to us. He'll also make sure that the route that we're flying is safe, and he can help us out with anything that we might need along the way. So it's a really good resource for us to have. They can do a lot to help you out. So we are on with Center now, and we're going to stay with him until our next frequency change. So once we get a little bit closer to Tucson, generally once we cross over that mountain in front of us, that's normally when they're going to hand us off the tower. So again, it's just like a gateway, except we're kind of doing the opposite. Instead of requesting the takeoff, she's going to send us over to tower, and tower's going to give us our landing clearance. So approach, just like with Phoenix approach, they control the Tucson area and a little bit farther out. And then once we get close to the airport, the tower controls the airspace that's kind of like immediately around the airport. So we should be getting handed off to him pretty soon, and we'll get our landing clearance from him as well.
2729, contact Tucson Tower, 118.3.
18.3, 2729. Tucson Tower, 2729.
5729, Tucson Tower. Wind 180 at 11, runway 11 right. Cleared for the option.
11 right, clear for the option, 2729.
So we already got our landing clearance, correct?
Yep. So he cleared us for the option. So that allows us to do a couple different things. We can do a touch and go, we can do a stop and go, we can do a full stop. Basically, they're just giving us that, saying you can do whatever you want. So in this case, we're going to be doing a full stop, and we will taxi to Millionaire. So yeah, we are all good to go. We got our landing clearance, and that's all we needed from tower. All right, seatbelts upright and secure, landing light is on, fuel pump is on, avionics set, engine instruments are in the green, altimeter is set, pitot heat is off, descent power set, mixture set, fuel selector is on the fullest tank, and approach briefing is straight in, runway 12 right, we'll get off at Alpha 8. Approach briefing is complete, descent checklist is complete, before landing checklist, fuel pump is on, and mixture set, before landing checklist complete, we're good to go. A little bit of right to left crosswind, so we're doing a little bit of right aileron, a little bit of left rudder, keep us on that center line, and our approach is stabilized, final check is complete.
Stall, stall, stall.
2729, turn left, Alpha 8, cross, runway 11 left, contact ground at the other side.
All right, left turn Alpha 8, cross runway 11 left, and then contact ground 2729. Tucson ground 2729 off 11 left at Alpha 7, taxi to Millionaire.
Delta 1, hold short of runway 21.
Alpha Delta Delta 1 will hold short runway 21, 2729.
Zero 729er, cross runway 21 at Delta 1 over to Millionaire.
We'll cross 21 at Delta 1 to Millionaire, 2729.